Good evening, PNG, and thanks for joining us for another great episode of Coca-Cola Sports In on this lovely Monday evening. Thank you for joining us. We have a great show lined up for you. Yes, our sports athlete profile for this week is none other than PNG Palai's debutant, Frida Waula. Also coming up, we have the wrap-up of the media pool presentation night and also all of the action from the senior championships of the Netball National Championships that happened all of last week. Yes, that's coming up for you as usual. To kickstart the show every week, let's take a look at this week's Sporting Briefs. In the Sports Briefs this week, in the Port Moresby Soccer Association's Women's Super League semi-finals at the Vicini Oval on Saturday, it was an all-Munkas affair as they thrashed University Inter Football Club 3-0 to book the first spot in the grand final this Saturday. Meanwhile, in the Men's Super League, a thrilling match as Munkas FC came back to draw Cosmos FC 2-2. Mahuru Dai starred for Papua New Guinea as he scored 47 runs not out to help the Barramundis in their historical win over Southern Force in their fourth Soccer League match in Darwin. PNG 6 for 166 beat Southern Force by 4 wickets. And to an update of the Pacific Games, last Friday saw the groundbreaking ceremony of the upgrading of the Sir Hubert Murray Stadium in Port Moresby. And there you have it, the sports briefs for this week, kickstarting the show. Coming up on the other side of the break, yes, we have our sports athlete profile for this week, and we are featuring PNG Palai's debutante Frida Waula. That's on the other side of the break. You're watching Coca-Cola Sports Scene. Yes, welcome back to Coca-Cola Sports Scene. It's about that time of the show where we take a look at our sports athlete profile for this week, and we are featuring PNG Palai's debutante, yes, Frida Waula. Let's take a look at that now.
My name is Frida Waula and I come from Jimbu province and I'm 18 years old.
Frida, what position do you usually play?
I'm center and wing.
What club do you play for?
Southern Chiefs.
Frida, just tell us a bit how you got into the sport of rugby union.
Just this year I followed my friends and they told me to come and play with them.
What do you like about rugby union?
Like it's interesting and it's like to know plenty, making friends, and it's quite interesting.
What position do you play?
Center, sometimes I play wing and center.
Tell us a bit about those positions. What do you actually do while you're playing those positions?
When I play wing, the ball comes to me. It's no time for me to wait. I just get the ball and just finish.
How do you feel? You're one of the new players in the PNG Palai squad. Are you excited?
I'm very proud because it's my first time and I'm really proud because I'm representing the country and it's nationally and I'm proud of it.
Tell us a bit about your family. How many of you are there?
We are 5 of us. Me, I'm the firstborn. Second was my brother and my sister and my small brother, and last was my sister again.
Do you have any family members that also play sports? Anyone else that plays rugby union?
No.
Just you?
Yeah.
So if you did not play rugby, and what sport would you have taken up?
Rugby league.
You play rugby league as well?
Yeah.
What team do you play for?
Murray Eagles.
So what made you switch from rugby league to rugby union?
Playing rugby league is not like playing union. Playing union is more developed than rugby league.
Oh, so what is your advice to other females who are probably would see you and want to take up the sport of rugby union? How would you encourage them to take up the sport?
Rugby union is a good sport because like it's discipline and one interesting game.
So, since you started playing rugby, how do you see the sport? Is it getting popular with more females?
Yeah, it's getting popular and
Would you one day want to have a professional career with rugby union, probably, internationally play for a club overseas?
Yeah.
So you've been under Coach Larry. How has training been for you?
Good.
And there you have it, our sports athlete profile for this week. Yes, 18-year-old Frida Waller of the PNG Palais. Yep, we'll go for another break. On the other side, we take a look at the media pool presentation night. Yes, and also the Netball Championships coming up later on in the show. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Coca-Cola Sports Scene.
I'm Frida Waller from Palais and you're watching Coca-Cola Sports Scene.
Yes, welcome back to Coca-Cola Sports Scene, and we now take a look at the media pool presentation night. Yes, they recently had their grand finals for the media pool for this season, and we take a look at all the action, all the highlights, and all the winners. The media pool presentation night was recently held at the Lamana Hotel, recognizing the efforts of participating teams, individual players, and sponsors. Spin Doctors were this year's champions, defeating runners-up Lamana 4-2 in the grand final. Sports Minister Justin Kichenko was also in attendance at the awards night, pledging his support for next year's tournament.
Under the Sports Enhancement Program, we have different avenues of funding to enhance the sporting abilities of individuals, of clubs, of organisations, and also of fixing up infrastructure and facilities in the districts and the provinces of Papua New Guinea. And that is basically to make the unsung talents, those champions that are hiding away in the villages, in the settlements, in the suburbs, and expose them so we can grab their talents, train them up, and get them ready for 2015. But otherwise, to everybody here, congratulations to the winners, and those that lost, use that experience to become bigger and better for the next competition next year. And on behalf of my ministry, under the Sports Enhancement Program, to continue your competition to develop and take it to the next level. I match up with the National Gaming Control Board, another 50,000 for next year.
The awards night capped off the 9th year in running for the media pool competition. Yes, and there you have it, the media pool presentation night held at the Lamana Hotel. We'll go for a break now. We'll wrap things up on the other side of the break. But before we do that, we bring to you all the action from the National Netball Championships. Yes, the Senior Championships was wrapped up yesterday. We'll take a look at that. That's coming up after the break. Yes, welcome back to Coca-Cola Sports Scene. Before we do wrap up the show for this week, we'll take a quick look at the Senior Championships, yes, from the National Netball Championships that was wrapped up yesterday. We'll take a look at all the action. The National Netball Championships ended yesterday with the Seniors Grand Finals at the Ritterfling Courts. The A-grade division's final showdown was between teams 1 and 2 of Port Moresby. The first quarter was evenly contested. However, Team 1 made sure every shot counted through top shooter Lua Rikis as they led 13-8. Both sides continued to match up. However, Team 2 began to fumble under pressure as they trailed Team 1 16-25. Team 2 crumbled in the third quarter as they missed shots and poor passing became evident. Team 1 kept up their superb form till the final whistle, taking out this year's title 50-31. Yes, and there you have it, the senior championships done and dusted, yes, during the National Netball Championships, yes, held at the Ritterfling Courts in Baroque. Yes, the host team was Motu Koita, and yes, it was held here in Port Moresby, and congratulations to all the associations that took part, and congratulations, most importantly, to all the winners. Yep, that is a wrap for the show for this lovely Monday evening. Hope you can join us same time. Hope you enjoyed the show, and we'll see you next Monday right here on Coca-Cola Sports Scene.